picked up for, and of course that is the Odin sensor on the Monsoon. Doesn't really synergize that well with TL's comp. If you think about the Braum, it would have meant that Double Lift could open up, the Braum could...
And this one, he is staying even for now. Let's see mid lane.
Looking at the mid lane, they're going to have the root there for Poebelter. He's going to be in range despite the flash, the burst. Is it there? The Q's going to bounce. Poebelter will fall. MLXG grabs first blood.
And that's what happens if you do run the mid lane.
TPs, we know Sign was around. He's on his way from mid now. They might be fighting here. Ole is around the corner. He's engaged.
Right, suppression's in. This fight's going to grab this one. Do they have the damage? A nice knockup comes through, and it doesn't matter what blast cone is there. The kill comes in, assist on all four.
Pushing lane wasn't certainly synonymous with a successful invade. It's Double Lift again.
Nice flash ult. The chain stun is in. They're not going to knock back Uzi easily enough. Ming grabs that kill. RNG have their second.
Fantastic.
And that turret super low.
And now the pressure's the top side, though, to answer this in some way. Unstoppable goes forward. He's still going to find this one. The CC is there. Let Me is flashless. This has to be a kill for Team Liquid. A bit of time gained, but not really much. And there's one kill on the top side. First turret still to go to Uzi in the bot.
This is what we have seen all tournament long.
From Team Liquid, it better have a flash Malzahar ultimate, or they're going to have a lot of damage to respect.
Yeah, they need that TP advantage. So that Impact comes in at a 5 versus 4, but that's not happening because Let Me, he's just saving it. He's walking back to his lanes. And classic
Xiao, who's here as well. Good wave clear out of Impact, and now it's Ming and Uzi under the turret. They're going to layer some crowd control, and it is going to be the kill picked up. Ming drops aggro cleanly. Nice pickup as Rift Herald is sieging the bottom lane, but it is not the same kind of advantage as that RNG gained topside.
Oh, Poebelter is on his way now. He wanted to push the wave first, and the moment he shows up, RNG needs to back away. So it's going to be a turret trade, but there's another kill for RNG, and this one goes to Uzi.
And this is where Poebelter's kind of caught between two different masters. RNG know their damage output and Impact overstaying against the very early Rage Blade takes him down. All Poebelter did in the meantime is push a wave, Warner this time early QSS.
Here's the horn looking as Double is knocked into the air. Ole as well, just chaining the crowd control, and Jin is going to fall yet again. RNG and a half HP. Uzi always able to play the maximum. As Impact's going to be spotted out by Let Me, and this could be a dead Scion. Here comes the call. The Forge God jumps in to lay in the crowd control, and it's going to be a lot of damage. Impact yet to find his way out. Does get shut down. A great flash block the ultimate. That was beautiful.
RNG side jungle, that's where RNG have enjoyed so much of their vision, all their vision top side for TL, so unless Impact was saying...
Yeah, it's a flash, but it's still almost can be taken down.
Everyone from going down.
Quick Smithy.
Dangerous, he spots the bonus, but Xiao's going to be in range for this one. Smithy does not have flash, a good pillar. Let Me, can he find the crowd control? He's going to run as fast as he can. Xiao, who flashes in for the Q, is going to be able to train the root as well. Smithy is going to drop. Another kill comes through as the mid turret falls as well. Royal stretches the lead almost 4,000.
A lot of protection coming in for him. I can only engage his own pick has also been crucial.
Flashes down.
And Double has nowhere to go. Into the air he is, an Uzi on a killing spree. The picks were there. Let Me get sealed. 4v5 for a Baron Steel. Liquid backs against the wall. This could be RNG taking the game and getting too big of a lead on this one. A silence the front line, looking for damage to press the Braum, but he's not a great target. Impact somehow gets into the back line, but he's alone, has to flash right back out. And this Baron still dangerously low. Can Smithy find himself a steal? He's not going to have the chance. Picked up cleanly, and the re-engage is there to grab even more kills as Liquid are just bleeding the map, and Royal Never Give Up are on form.
It is very fun to see, though, in this game how we have two teams that have actually been winning a lot of games the last 2 days, fighting each other, but RNG just looks stronger at the moment.
Knock up on the Uzi at a half HP, but they cannot get the damage up, but their Impact is going to fall the pickup, but they get the trade, and that is huge to knock down Uzi. Suppression in the back line. They could kill off Ming, but first traded on Sole. So now it's a 3-on-3 for the back half. This is going to be a huge amount of crowd control. Let Me's only going to find one. Forward MLXG! He's so spicy into the back line, looking for big ones there as it's still a 3v2. The turret falls down. RNG win another fight. And
that's what happens when you have the Ornn. You can throw it from downtown. Double Smash still not up from all those moments ago. RNG still end up with the lead.
Ooh, really nice pillar to stop down Let Me, but even still, this is RNG taking so much more off the Baron. +1 in the fight. Another couple of turrets fall down in the mid lane. Inhibitor is theirs as well, and it's now an easy reset to grab Drakes and go for the next push.
They're so far ahead in this game at all. We heard the analysts that's coming into the game and their predictions. Azil and Jet saying Double needs to do well. It's about the bottom.
Or the minion wave crashes, and Let Me, with his banner of command, doing plenty of work as well.
Liquid just unwilling to actually pull the trigger on the 5v4. Yes, of course, teleport could let Me join back in, but now they're going to try. Here comes the teleport, looking at the front line. A lot of damage coming across back and forth. The quick heal out from Ole. They managed to pull the teleport out, but this is going to be a pretty big bit of crowd control. A flash out from Double does not want to be dove, and that's going to be a turret falling. TP for a lot of flashes burned.
Team Liquid tried.
See how much darkness there is. You don't need a Nocturne for the fear to be struck into the eyes. Team Liquid hoping for something, a quick root, but that is still not a target they can really fight down. As
Smithy, the turn isn't as scary for RNG, but the Baron damage, oh boy!
it's a lot. They're left with health point. They're going to find the front line. Look at the burst coming across. Look at the kill off board. Let me just barely slinks away, but they silenced the front line. A quick pickup on the Baron. Health bar still low. Another silence. The shield's coming up. But can Liquid find an actual team fight? They wait out for Uzi's W to time out. Impact stays alive, and here's the curtain call. Will this re-engage work for Liquid? Do they want to take the 4th seed right now? They cannot quite find their opponents. More
RNG will return, look towards the base where there are 2 open inhibs and 1 bot lane inhib turret. That's it.
Squad looking at the bot lane siege now. Baron buff on, knocked out by a pillar, but still a few seconds to hit this turret. Got the health bar lower, a big knockup. Let me gonna try again to find the engage. Gets a couple of them there. They're gonna go for impact. He's gonna try to ult away, buys a few seconds, and now the re-engage towards the Ornn. Do they have the damage? Letme's getting low, pops an hourglass to buy some time. The stopwatch makes them do that, but still able to cut away cleanly enough. They're gonna force out Ole. Uzi gets the kill. Ming takes the turret. The shields are so big, and Uzi wants them all. He's on a double. He's got a red buff. He's gonna pop the move speed. Looks for Smithy. Almost gets that 3rd one, but they've still cracked the base. They're on the 2nd inhibitor. That one's going to fall with the 5v3. You have to believe RNG gonna make this one closed out. They will get that battle for first place as Uzi gets the unofficial quadra, and he's gonna look for that 5th one. Not gonna get the slow just yet. And they have the restraint to go back for the Nexus turrets. Royal never give up. Gonna end this record with the win. It's gonna be a great run of 7-3. They will have their showdown with Flash Wolves for the best team in group stage.
Uzi was just waiting for his moment. He didn't care if he was against a double range lane. He knew he would find his time. And now RNG book a date with the Flash Wolves for that all-important 1st slot. And we are going to 5 games on our set.
And RNG versus Flash Wolves happened yesterday, and Royal never gave up.